Hey folks, welcome back to another episode of the Brotherhood of the Arrow and Sword. So you join us here at the New Hampshire Renaissance Fair. It's setup day, about a week ahead of the fair. We hope you enjoy this episode. Stick around, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below to enjoy the rest of our videos. Folks, welcome back to another episode. As I said, we're here at the New Hampshire Renaissance Fair and it's setup day. Now, the cool thing about the New Hampshire Renaissance Fair is it's a charity event. And they raise a lot of money for local charities here in New Hampshire. Another cool thing that a lot of people don't know is Brotherhood is very involved behind the scenes of this particular event. A lot of us are on the board of directors and do a lot of things to help set up this event. So today, a lot of volunteers are joining us here on the brand new field at Brookvale Pines Farm in Fremont, New Hampshire. So we hope you enjoy this episode and follow along as we set up this fair. Several weeks prior to setup weekend, a lot of work had to be done by the volunteers. Everything had to be taken out of storage and given a good cleaning. The ticket booth was cleaned out and given a fresh coat of paint. The benches were given a good coat of sealant. And the stages were unpacked, cleaned, and painted. We were certainly doggone tired when we were done. The night before setup, the stages and ticket booth were packed and moved to the fair site. On setup day, we began by laying out the entrance to the fair.
But then when she comes later on and she's trying to figure out where the vendors are going to fit, we'll already have that marked off for her. I is smart.
Once more volunteers arrived, we put them to work setting up the Queen's tent. Once the tent was fully up, the cast began another round of practicing.
Hi, I am Lady Evelyn of the Brotherhood of the Arrow and Sword, but we are here at the New Hampshire Renaissance Fair where I have had the great pleasure of also being Queen for more years than I'm going to announce on the video. Joining me today is one of my all-time favorite people here at the fair. We have Danny, who does both behind the scenes and in front of the audience work for the fair. Would you like to share a bit with what you do here at the New Hampshire Renaissance Fair?
Sure. I wear multiple hats, but my main title is the Entertainment and Performance Director. I'm the person that is responsible for bringing in all of the wonderful entertainment and joy that we bring into the New Hampshire Renaissance Fair.
And how many people do we have or acts joining us this year?
This year, trying to come back, with a fury after 2 years of being grounded. It's the biggest schedule I have ever had and the most acts we've ever had at a fair in one weekend. But we have 23 different acts that are going to be entertaining the patrons and bringing forth the magic of NHRF.
23 acts over how many stages?
6.
6.
Mm-hmm.
Now, New Hampshire was not in person for 2 years, but we did still have an online presence. Did you have any work with the performers there to help get some of the performers online?
I did. I was actually in charge of bringing in the performers, communicating with them, helping them get the videos that they submitted to put into the Renathon that we did. It was actually it was more work than what it is to do an in-person fair.
So still no downtime for you there. And on top of that, we have you as one of our main beloved characters here at Fair. So you are part of my court.
Yes, I am. I am Aspergilius Gleekman. I am the royal jester. It's my honor to be, and also the trusted advisor to the queen.
Yes, you have to wonder about a queen whose trusted advisor is her jester. But we've had quite a lot of fun over the 10 years that you've been doing the jester here.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Yes, it has been quite entertaining. And on top of that, we are both members of the New Hampshire Board of Directors.
Yes, the Three Maples Renaissance Corporation. I am the treasury officer of the company, and Lady Evelyn here is one of our seated board members.
Yes, so take a lot of activity. We are behind the scenes, in front of the scenes. This is our home show. We do go to others, but this is our year-round commitment to the Renaissance Fair community and the family we've created here.
It's become a part of my life, really, in all honesty. I don't think that my life would be the same without this fair in it.
No, and I certainly know mine wouldn't be. I have met some of the best people here. And this year we are so excited to be back in person and actually finally seeing each other, not through video.
Yeah. Everything we've done has been all through virtual meetings and online things, and it's really tough when you can't hug the people you love.
It's true. But we will get a lot of that this year, and we are looking forward to having a lot of people returning and new people discovering our fair.
Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing them all.
Next few weekends.
While the Queen's tent was being set up, my crew unpacked and began setting up the Sultana stage. As you can see, it was quite the jigsaw puzzle. Because the stage is stored off-site when the fair is not running, it is designed to be transportable. So, Tim, make sure we button this up
as tight as possible.
Yes. Yep. How good are you?
Good job. It's amazing. We're up against the 2x4 here. Good? Yep. Yeah, we're good. That gap's not gonna use up.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Tim?
Yeah.
Right foot,
Right foot.
bottom of the panel.
Yeah. Okay. Watch out.
Yep. Good enough for government work.
The grabby squeezy spinny thing. You take it off.
Yeah.
Round.
Yep.
See how it is.
Good.
You high level nobles.
Yeah? Yeah. Really want to go? Where do you want to go?
No, it's actually you're quite nice.
Best friend.
My best friend. What did I do?
No. Pretty useful as a
You think this is going to make Andy happy?
Oh.
This is for the parade float. So we got the other one over there that we can put on the outside.
That's nice.
Yeah. And then we can probably
this little.
Yeah. We tack it down through here. We take one of these. Throughout the day, more and more stuff started arriving from our off-site storage facility. So I got JD Laureate here. He's the director of the Village People at the fair. Explain that. What do you guys do?
Absolutely. So we started doing this Village Cast back in 2019, and it was just simply that we felt that as New Hampshire Ren started to grow, that we wanted to give that extra level of immersion for the people coming in, because without having like a town presence, sometimes it just kind of felt like a themed flea market.
Right.
So you have your shows, you have your vendors, but let's bring it to life. Let's bring in a cast of people who live within this town that can greet people, that can interact with people, because you see that with a lot of the other bigger fairs, and I thought it'd be a good time to bring this in with us growing the way that we are.
So these are people who are sort of separate from the actual like Queen's cast.
Correct.
All right.
Yep. The Queen's cast being mostly focusing on the royalty and the nobility, and everyone being excited that the Queen and her crew are coming in. We are just the local villagers who are so excited to have everybody coming into their little festival, but also, oh my God, the Queen and her entourage are here.
Right. Now, JD is a volunteer for this position. Now, you do other things.
I do.
At the fair.
I do.
As well. What are some of those other things?
So I've done a lot here. Primarily, I am in the band, the Penniless Jacks.
Okay.
So we'll be here doing 2 shows a day. It is high energy folk music, Irish pub tunes, that kind of thing.
Okay.
In years past, like I've also helped out. I've been part of the Core Thieves group. I've jumped in on a number of other acts. I've helped you guys out in the field.
Yep.
I'm kind of the jack of all trades. Whatever needs to be done, find me and I'll help you out with it.
Yeah, pretty much all of our volunteers are pulling double duty, triple duty. As you guys know, Lady Evelyn is the queen here, so she's pulling double duty, triple duty. She's the fair director. Myself, I'm on the board and I do other things, but this is just one of the people in our neighborhood that you'll see here at the fair.
So excited to get this going again. I've
me too.
missed fair so much.
Yeah. So we hope you guys will stick around for the rest of this video.
Yeah. Cheers.
So here we are, day 2 of the setup for the New Hampshire Renaissance Fair. Now it's the Sunday before the fair is actually supposed to start, which is May 14th this year. Yesterday we got everything that we needed to from the old fair site where we store a lot of the supplies and stages and stuff. We set up the Sultana stage, we set up the Queen's tent, the Queen's stage, the ticket booth. Today we set up a whole bunch of other things. We're also laying out the area. We laid out the Brotherhood encampment earlier today, so that way we know that we have enough room. Yesterday we laid out for the jousting arena. We're trying to figure out where everything is gonna go, and so that way we have enough room. Now this field is a lot bigger than the field we were in the last time we ran, and it's just across the street. So we got a lot more usable space, but the whole idea is we're running out of space rather quickly. We just have to figure out where we need to put everything. We finished off the construction phase on the Sultana stage on the 2nd day of setup.
This I'm gonna have to make a new one.
Default Tim! Default Tim!
But this one is so large.
Okay, we're good.
Or try to find it.
Perfect.
Just the fire department.
Joining me is Andrew. He's the facilities manager here. What's your full name, Andrew?
My name is Andrew Lichtenwallner.
Now, as facilities manager, what is it that you do here at NHRF?
Well, I am in charge of coordinating porta potties, the grounds, where the tents go, setting things up, coordinating with the farm itself to make sure that things go as smoothly as possible. And, water for the horses, that is, of course, very important.
Yeah, now you're busy during fair also. The stuff you just mentioned is a lot of behind the scenes, but during fair, you're really running like a chicken with your head cut off. What else do you do?
It is, well, anything that anybody needs. If it means running to Lowe's to grab a 2x4 because a tent came down and they need a pole, or just basically running around doing whatever needs to be done. I really don't get to enjoy the fair as enjoyable as it is.
So it's you do a lot for the fair. You're really important with the fair, and that's the same with a lot of Renaissance fairs. Is they do have a facilities manager doing a lot of the same stuff that Andrew does, but it's dependent on the situation and the facility that they're at, right?
Absolutely,
Now,
absolutely.
I can imagine your workload would be totally different if we had a permanent site, right?
Well, if we have a permanent site, it would be a lot easier instead of transporting a lot of the stuff back and forth.
Right, and that brings up another subject. We store a lot of the stuff from the Hampshire Ren Fair at our old Renaissance site over in Kingston, and so you set up transportation for that.
Yes, and luckily we have another great volunteer in David Slyman who brings his trailer as well, and we're able to get it all over in just a few short trips.
Yeah.
What they can win today.
The cast took advantage
Well,
of a
Your
lull
Majesty,
in the
we
work
have
to get in
wonderful
some more
prizes for our
practice.
contestants that win. Our first place winner will receive a pair of passes to the festival, free admission. You can use them this year, you can even use them next year, you could use them a couple years down the road if you wish. We will have a mug for you.
A mug. No muggy. Your tea.
That's fine.
We also set up more tents on that day. We'll be setting up more tents throughout the entire week. On Friday and Saturday morning, more merchants will be showing up to set up their tents, which will fill out the whole entire fair considerably.
All right, so I'm sitting here with Marcus Bernier. You guys probably recognize him from some of our other videos. Marcus has a pretty neat job here at the New Hampshire Renaissance Fair. Why don't you tell them what you do here?
Well, I'm the general manager of the Renaissance Fair and the president of the board of directors, and I help get the whole thing off the ground and organized. I coordinate the coordinators.
Yep. You also do a lot of other things
For the fair.
for the fair and for outside of the fair, right?
For the fair, each weekend we have themes. This time around we're going to have wizards and fairies on the first Saturday, and the first Sunday is Heritage Day, and then the following Saturday is Pirates and Barbarians, and on the final Sunday we will have characters from literature, TV, and movies, so people can come dressed on any of those days as whatever they want. But if they want to fit with the theme, we publish that. So on the first day, for example, I'll come as Gandalf on Wizards and Fairies Day to take pictures with the kids, and a pirate, for example, on the second Saturday.
So that's pretty normal for a lot of Renaissance fairs, is they try to do theme days. We try at New Hampshire, try to do something special each day, like Marcus was talking about. So we hope you stick around for the rest of the video. So we hope you enjoyed this look behind the scenes of what it takes to set up a Ren Fair, and the New Hampshire Renaissance Fair at that. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to stay tuned for our latest videos. Have a nice day, folks.